Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Risma Naimah. I'm gonna make a review of a storytelling novel titled Songmaster by Orson Scott Card. But first, I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Risma Naimah. I'm from class 4C and my last ID number is 86, and I also studied in State University Syarif Hidayatullah, Jakarta. So I want to start this story from Mikal. He's the emperor who was known as a terrible and cruel emperor. And he is also known as a ruler of the galaxy. He had heard that there is a orphaned young boy and girl. So that orphaned that they're acquires and selected by their singing abilities, and they are taken from Earth to the planet 2 to train with their singing abilities in the place that named Song House. So the children at the song house, they will giving medicine that will delay their puberty for 5 years. But this medicine have an effect that will make them fertile. So these children will be trained to be as singers, but the most talented children will be designated as songbirds. So the children who was designated as a songbird, they will be sold to the wealthy clients that selected by Songhouse and eligible to live with them until their 50th birthday. And after that, songbird will be come back to the song house as a teacher to other child who's gonna be a new songbird. So Amset, the main characters of these novels, or the children who wants take care of Este. The Este is the senior songbirds. So Ansat have a very good singing talent than the other children's. So Este bring Ansat to the earth for several days, and when Ansat tried to singing on the earth, the man who heard his singing was cried, and at that time Esther realized that Ansat have a really good talent. So Ansat have a perfect voice that powered who can be amplified and people emotions who hear it, which can make person who hear it will be sad or happy. And this talent make Ansat have been pointed as a songbird in very short time. On the other hand, Kya, who is the one of the female students of Song House, ran away from there after she finds a dead body of her friends. But the other staff and guards on there didn't care about it, because death and murder at Song House was a common thing, and because there are so many children who fail to be songbirds. So Kya runs away to Earth and working there until she make a relationship with a man named Joseph until they have a son on the Earth. And then Emperor Mikal sent a request to Song House to purchase one songbird. However, Songhouse never received a letter or of a request in any form because Songhouse only choose their clients who can only appreciate truly to their songbird. However, because Mikal is the emperor and the ruler of the galaxy, Songhouse finally give Anset, which is the only songbird at that time who was never been adopted. And then Kya who heard that Anset are given to Mikal, make a plan with Anset to overthrow Mikal because Mikal is the bad emperor, and Kya heard that because Joseph, her husband, is the minister of in the Mikal's palace. On the other hand, Mikal and his assistant Rictors have a falling in love with Anset because Anset have a beautiful face, but not in sexual way. Meanwhile, Joseph, who's both heterosexual and homosexual, have an interest and likes with Anset, and at that time, Anset have her first sexual relationship with Joseph. And after that, Joseph, who's increasingly get obsessed with Anset, thought that Mikal is the obstacle. So Joseph killed Mikal because he thought like that. However, Joseph are arrested with Songhouse because his disrespectful action to Anset, which is the songbird, and Joseph was sentenced to death. After that, Kya go back to the earth to raise her child, and Anset go back to the Songhouse to be a coach teacher. Maybe that's all for me for this time. Thank you so much for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.